Hi, my spooky friends, and how are you doing today? I hope you all are doing fantastic. You got your yarn? You ready to chat? Well, today we are going to be doing a little different. We're not really necessarily going to talk about anything spooky, true crime, or anything. We are just going to chat, get to know each other a little bit better. And while doing so, was intending on finishing the caution tape, but my yarn is a big blah. It's a mess. So I should probably roll that up. So come chat while we roll up some yarn. Welcome or welcome back to the Crocheted Caution Tape, where typically we talk about all things true crime, mysteries, dark history, and anything and all things spooky. Let's get to know each other a little bit. So, hi, in case you didn't know, my name is Erica. I am in southern Indiana in the US. It's, yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on over here. Anywho, um, I didn't really plan this out so much. So, let's see. I do have my bachelor's degree in ceramics. I know, I know, it's the most random thing, but I had intended on becoming a teacher and things just didn't work out that way. Uh, oh, in case you didn't notice, for those of you who are returning, we are in a different setting. We are in the living room. Figuratively, we're getting to get to know each other. Let's get comfy. And if I'm not here, it's less likely, as strange as it's gonna seem, that the dogs will be making so much of a fuss. Right now, three of them are laying down around me. Miss Percy is right here. So, we may also have some special guests later. You may hear my husband and you may hear our son as they walk through because, yeah, neither one of them know I'm doing this right now. Uh, so anywho, let's go back. We, got my degree in ceramics, and that is also how I met my husband, is he was also a ceramic major. We're both very crafty. There's art supplies in every single room of our house. Except possibly the bathroom. Possibly. We like art. I do have three wonderful pups. We got the oldest, who is Constantine. He may still be outside. We got Persephone or Percy, who we are waiting for her to have pups. We're gonna have puppies. It's so exciting. We have Odysseus or Odie, and we also have our grandpup Foggy. Percy, Odie, and Foggy are the three that are laying right beside me. I've never tried this setup before, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but we're just gonna go with it, right? Alright. I started crocheting, which is why I don't roll balls that often. Can't, can't hang on to them. And yeah. Alright. Let's see here. We have Mm, mm. I was saying, you've heard me say just a little bit ago that you may see our son because he is home with us. We also have a daughter, and she's just as artsy and creative as we are. She definitely takes with the artist gene, and she actually has her own Instagram page and her all that. She's a Wayward Wrists. For those of you who are interested to check out her work, she's pretty good, pretty fantastic. Ah, let's see. What do you guys like to do in your spare time? I mean, if you're not, like, if you're trying to just chill out and relax, do you like to just veg out and watch TV, watch YouTube, play video games, crochet, mm, mm, draw, hang out with friends? Like, what do you all like to do? I'm curious because in my mind, everybody does what I do. When I know that is incorrect. And I like to know like how people live their lives. It just fascinates me on what everybody does. Like, yeah, I'm curious. Let's see. I do have the next story that we're going to discuss planned out and researched. It's not completely researched because, oh my god. Yeah, I did not know. How I did not know, I do not know. But I did not know what I was getting myself into whenever I started researching this story. Because it's insane. I'm gonna have to have like a big board that's gonna like connect all the dots together. Honey. Hubby's getting ready to start playing Diablo. You like Diablo? Let me know. 'Cause not a huge gamer, but I do love me some Diablo. Alright. See, this is why we're rolling the ball up, is because it's all tangled. Um, you guys have weird dreams? I do. The most bizarre dreams sometimes. Like, dreaming that there's a old Victorian house in my old neighborhood that does not exist. That house does not exist, and yet it's in my dream. And it's my house. I don't know. And just to have a friend that lives there, and uh, she's a fellow Wicca, and but her family disapproved, and it got crazy. That there was a snake somewhere, and I don't do snakes. In snakes, mm-mm. We do not get along. But there was a snake. There was a big snake. Going to Karagar. Going to Karagar. Are you going to Karagar? Yes. Get ready, go into the pit if you know. You know? They're going into the pit. I know. I'm just trying to think of things to say. I don't know. I'm just blabbing. So whenever you came in, I was just gonna use you like as a. Don't be sorry. Oh. This is typically the spot that I sit in whenever we are relaxing. As you can see, I got my extra yarn here, got my water, got my notebooks and projects. I know I probably should have finished this caution tape sooner, but I got distracted, as one does, and I made that voodoo doll that I showed you. And I decided that I was going to attempt to write my very first pattern with it. And so I've been doing that. A lot of, I've had to frog a lot of things because I was like, this didn't look right. And I don't know. I've never written a pattern before, so it's all very brand new. Even though I've been crocheting since I was 11. And I rarely follow patterns. Typically, I just look and I'm like, oh, looks cool. Let me see if I can do that. And I just go at it, typically. Um, where are you guys from? What part of the world do you guys call home? Interesting. Because I like information. Ooh, the story. Like I did not know that I was getting what I was getting myself into. Like this is insane. I guess I could give you guys a little clue. Um, barrels. 6 barrels. Any guesses as to what we're gonna discuss? So let me tell you this story. I am a true crime junkie. Okay, I fall asleep watching forensic files and true detectives and FBI files and all that. That is what I fall asleep to. But this story, I have actually had to take breaks because it is deep. Like, I I had to like take a keep going in and out of focus. I need to figure out how to fix that. Uh, but it's Gracie's staying on Jay while he's playing. Um, but it's crazy. It's insane, and there's just so many different people involved and interconnected, and it's a lot. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to make something that will show the connections between everybody and what's going on because it's gonna be like this way to keep everybody straight and know what is going on and how they fit. So that is my plan. That is my plan. God, I think I'm making this worse than I am better. Okay, come here. He's just a pretty girl. Percy. She's a pretty girl. She's also very demanding. Um, what other stories would you guys like to hear? I would like to do more with cryptids. So, what are your all's local cryptids? What cryptids have you all heard of that you would like to know more about? Drop those in the comments so I can start digging. Doing my little tick 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 tick. This week coming up is a very, very busy week at work, and I don't know. I'm gonna be working 60 hours. It's gonna be crazy. If you know what this week is, then you know. What do you guys like to do? You all like to multitask? Like, if you are crocheting, do you watch something? If you're drawing, do you listen or watch something? Like, I've seen people who crochet and read at the same time. Like, that is talent. I I aim to get to that point, but I am not there. I will though, like watch some something. I'll watch true crime. I'll watch horror movies. YouTube. Love watching stuff about sharks and orcas and whales. Love the ocean. Funny, I know. Southern Indiana. New ocean anywhere near me.
You want to go out? Huh?
Constantine!
Well, they got water.
Yeah, I filled up their water earlier. Okay. I got the ball complete. Now, maybe I could get a little bit, maybe get both of these added to the caution tape before I go outside to help grill out dinner. Dinner? Dinner. Okay. So, don't know, man. It's getting kind of dark, but this is still like lunch-ish for us. Because we are third shift people. So, yeah. But he's going out. Jay just went out to uh, get the grill started. So, like, I had this whole idea of doing this whole vlog style thing and thinking, oh, I could do that. I could just chit chat away about whatever. Um, Thinking I was wrong on that. Thinking there's gonna be some random talks while I work on projects. And this is my first one like this, so hopefully like they will get better because it is something that I am interested in doing. I would like to do some lives, but I am not to that point to where I can do lives yet. But, we'll get there. So y'all are seeing like a YouTube channel in its infancy. Like, yeah, I've had it for a year, but I've only been really consistent for the past like 6 months. And, but for all of you that are here, I do truly cherish you. I look forward to seeing the comments that you all make and the suggestions. See, it's not just me telling stories. I just get talk at all. Period. Alright. Love looking at your suggestions, your all's tips, what have you, and I just wanted to hop on and just chit chat a little bit about whatever comes to mind, and that could be kind of scary coming from my mind because I'm a bit crazy. I'm a bit out there at times, yeah. Luckily, I have found the person that gets me and understands my craziness because I just don't know. Right? See, what shall we chit chat about now? I am wanting to open up a shop here soon. I want to been trying slowly building up a little bit of an inventory, and I don't want to build too much of one thing, but I'm trying to have like a good little variety because I don't know what will people be interested in and all of that. So I'm gonna have like trying to have a good variety of like amigurumi and accessories. I'm not so sure. Oh, and patterns. If I can get this pattern writing thing figured out. If you know how to write patterns and you have any tips, please let me know because, like I said, typically just go with whatever I feel like doing. And like this crocheted caution tape. I guess technically I did write this pattern. Well, I drew it. I knew what I was going to do with it. I didn't actually write down the steps for it, but uh, yeah, I just kind of go with the flow mainly, and I want to. I've had people ask before, like how I make something, and like I feel confident in making this, so I'm going to attempt to make the pattern for it because my voodoo doll, he's pretty cute, pretty cute. I like him, and Oh, goodness me, goodness me. Oh no, y'all. This is just typically what I do, if I'm not at work or out running errands, I will be sitting here crocheting. I'm making whatever I want, so I think you guys can see a little bit of the behind the scenes, if you will, of my channel. Hmm. But eh, you gotta love weaving in those ends, man. Every crocheter's worst nightmare is weaving in ends, which is why it's a good idea to weave in ends as you go, but I mean, really, who actually does that? We all say we're going to weave in the ends as we go, but then we're like, oh no, but I love it. I'm on a roll. Let's just keep going. And then we're left with all these ends to weave in. See, I did that with all of this. Big, big mistake. Alright, last square. Yes, please. Last one. Um, if I were to open up a shop, what would you guys be interested in seeing? Like, I've had people suggest some of those emotional support pickles, which I do think are pretty cute. I do not know who originally came up with that, or else I would tag them in this, so please don't get mad at me if you were the one who came up with that. Um, I don't know. Also, allergies in Southern Indiana are awful. Awful. Oh my gosh, I gotta tell you guys something. So, last night, it was pretty late. It was getting close to bedtime, and I was drinking some tea. There's some sweet tea, you know. I had it sitting on the bookcase behind me, and typically I like having a cup that has a lid and a straw on it. I don't know. It's easier, less messy kind of thing. However, all of mine were dirty, and at the time that I got my drink, I was like, I don't want to do dishes. I mean, whoever really does want to do dishes, I hate dishes. So I didn't do them. So I had a regular cup, and uh, yeah, it was just sitting back there getting a drink. I had my water over here and tea behind me, so you know, I'm still staying hydrated. Hydration is very important. Have you drank water today? Be honest. Drink that water. Um, but oh, ate some biscuit, and I was like, uh, I'm gonna take a drink of my tea. So I took a drink of my tea, and felt something hit my tongue, and at first I was like, just a piece of biscuit that was on my teeth. And then it crunched. It flippin' crunched. I was so not prepared for that. Turns out a fly had gotten in my tea, and I bit into a fly. I have not had tea since. I know it was just last night, but tea's my jam. So what I drink. And, and obviously my juice that you always see me with, but I was mortified. I'm scared to drink anything without a lid again. Because I'm not prepared. I was not ready for it, and it was just all kinds of, yeah. Paper girl, you coming back? Do you have fun outside? Do you have fun? This is how she is all the time. She's just like, I want to know what you are doing. You are doing something without me, and I demand to know what it is. Right. I think we're good on that one. So I was thinking that, I'd be done with the crochet caution tape whenever I got them all together like this, but I'm thinking that it will look just so much better if I put a border around it, even if it's just like a really thin one, just like a row or two border around it. That would make it look so nice. I think I'm gonna do that as well. I'm excited. I've been working on this for so long, and it's finally connected. I just gotta weave in this last end and do a little snippy, and we will be good. We'll be good. Right. You guys. Crochet. Pushing. It's done. Well, except for the border that I have recently decided I want to do for it, but it's all put together. I have it. It's all done. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Um, I'm not sure if I will get back on here in a bit, but I think I am gonna go outside while we are grilling out the chicken. So I will see you guys later.